Okay. Baby Trey, we are debating on abortion. I'm taking the stance of pro-choice. You're taking the stance of pro-life. Correct? Correct? You done yawning? You done yawning? You done? You done? You done? You done? You done? You done? You good? You done now? Can you answer now? Like what? You lost the words?
Back again.
Oh, you're back again? Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, let's answer.
Shut up, bitch.
Are you ready to debate or no?
Oh yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Okay, you can state your premise.
My premise is that it's wrong to kill. Period.
Okay. Why?
There we go. It's wrong to kill like humans and shit.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. Why should
Now,
I?
what is your premise, bro?
I guess to respond to that, I'll ask, why should I take your moral view and apply that to my own personal life, rather than maintaining? Wait, hold on. Can you please not interrupt me? Rather than maintaining that choice.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
Why should I be forced to oblige to your moral ideology of thinking that killing people is wrong, rather than I'm not done, rather than like maintaining my choice and my I'm not done. Okay, Luke, you can have that.
Here we go.
Wait.
Okay. Baby Trey, I'm gonna need you to not interrupt him when he's trying to get an argument, and then I would ask you to extend the same courtesy, Archimedes.
Okay. So continuing off from where I started, right?
Trey, just in case you get perm abused, you got BC mod. Okay, I'm going back up.
Okay. So back to what I was saying. Basically, why should I be obliged to listen to your own moral ideology?
What does that mean, Archie?
Rather than oblige
What does
means
that mean, Archie?
You gotta let him finish, Trey.
Yeah.
If he starts interrupting you, I'll mute him. Okay.
Right. Obliged means essentially like obligated, required, recommended to, go to your that's just what I mean by it. I can like switch the words around and say, why should I be? Wait, can I please finish? Wait, can I please finish?
Why does your definition matter?
Okay.
Okay.
He's trying to give an argument.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just mute you if it. I don't want to have to do this, right? But if you're just gonna keep interrupting him, I'll have to like take turns muting you all.
I'm not interrupting him, bro. That's like
you are
attacking shit he says before he like continues making the argument.
Okay,
like,
so
I'm
you are interrupting him. You're
said.
interrupting him mid-argument. Okay, so go ahead, Archie.
Okay. So to answer your question, obliged would mean recommended. We can switch the words around if you're not Okay. We can switch the words around if you're not comfortable with using.
Okay, Bert. I'm literally just muting. Okay. Say it all and then let him respond.
Right. We can switch the words around if you're not comfortable with using the words obliged. By obliged, I just mean recommended, blah, 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 etc., etc. Why should I be obliged to listen to your own moral ideology rather than maintaining the choice to, kill, not kill, abort, not abort, basically maintaining that right of individuality to my own actions.
Okay. I'm going to unmute you. You can respond now.
This was lame. Did you finish, Archie?
Yes.
All right. So, like, would you like to go over like right and wrong then?
What do you mean by that?
Like, would you like to go over what's right and what's wrong, dumbass? Like, I don't know how to make that even dumber for you. Would you like to go over it?
Well, I think that like, what do you mean? What I mean by what is right and wrong, or what do you mean by right or wrong? I mean, do you want to go over more ideologies? Do you want to go over?
Nah, dumbass.
Okay, then what do you mean? What do you want to go over?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Okay, so more ideologies. That's cool. We can argue that if you want. We can go over that.
All right. So, do you believe like murder is wrong?
No.
Why?
Well, I mean, I just personally think that I don't see like it has necessarily like morally incorrect or morally correct action per se. Why? I'd say my idea on it would be that it's just morally neutral or in a moral gray area in my personal like moral ideology.
How?
Well, what do you mean by how? I explain like
how is it morally neutral? Explain.
Well, I'm not saying like in every moral ideology it is. I'm just saying in my own personal moral ideology it'd be the case, and in others personal like moral ideology this would be the case.
What is yours?
Mine, I'm a personally like a moral subjectivist. Second order, not first order.
That's what's up. I'll say murder is fucking wrong because like you're killing someone innocent for no reason.
Okay.
Would you agree to that?
I'd
Or would you
say
like an example?
I wouldn't agree to that like being correct necessarily in my own moral ideology.
All right. So like, let's say like I just walk into your like grandmother's house while that bitch is on her like oxygen tank, and I just shoot that bitch, and I just
By the way,
start
I'll
beating
need
that
everyone to
bitch
please
with
be
my
quiet,
bare
or
hands.
else you'll be muted.
Like
Sorry for interrupting, by the way.
let's just say I shoot your grandma's oxygen tank, and I start beating that bitch with my bare hands. Then I just drag her outside to a train track, tie that bitch to a train track, call for Superman, and then watch a train just run that bitch over. Do you believe that's okay?
I think it'd be like I'd be angry about it. I wouldn't necessarily consider it like a
Why would you be
moral.
angry if you're
Wait,
okay
hold
with
on,
it?
please. Wait, could I please finish? I wouldn't necessarily consider it like a morally incorrect action, such as if someone were
So
to
why would you
wait.
be
I'm
angry?
not.
Let him finish his explanation, and then
Thank
you
you.
can
God.
give a refutation.
Like for example, if someone were to like shoot my uncle, like I'd be angry about that because like he means a lot to me. But I think that like if like he was like trying to do something to that person or attack that person or whatever, I'd understand why supposedly like I understand why, and I wouldn't necessarily consider it like a morally incorrect action in that case, like contextually. But I'd still be angry about that because I'm losing the person. That means something to me.
You're losing a person for no reason. That means something to you. So you don't see anything wrong with that?
Well, again, I not necessarily for no reason, but just losing the person in general, like, would be a little bit like, you know, it definitely like play a part in how I feel about it.
What do you consider wrong, Archie?
I don't think anything is necessarily morally correct or necessarily morally incorrect.
Why?
Well, that's just like the way I feel my personal moral ideology.
Why do you feel that way? Like, give me reasoning behind that.
I guess supposedly because like how I've been raised, what I've studied over
how
the.
were you raised,
Wait,
Archie?
could I please finish? I guess to answer fully your question without being interrupted, how I've been raised, how I've seen the world nowadays, what I've experienced, and what I've studied.
Yeah. How were you raised, Archie? What have you studied, Archie? What have you experienced, Archie?
I don't see how that question's relevant.
It is relevant.
I don't see how it
why
is.
it's relevant after you answer the question.
Well, I don't want to answer the question if I feel like it's just going to be like not an ad hominem, but red herring.
So you're lying.
Excuse me?
So you're lying. So you don't believe anything you're saying.
Well, I don't necessarily see how like it's correlated to like lying.
Sorry.
What like made you come to the conclusion that murdering is okay?
Well, I don't necessarily think it's like okay, but I don't think it's like not okay, if that makes sense. I think
you
there's
think
like
it's
a
neutral?
neutrality behind it.
Or you think it's neutral? What made you come to that conclusion, and how?
I've already explained why that's the case.
I explain what like I think is wrong. Like I believe like you're like, let's say you're like killing someone, like let's say Kim Jong Un. You okay with that example? Let's say like
What example?
that nigga just like just say you like killing Kim Jong Un or like a president or some type of world leader.
Okay.
Like yeah. Or like you just kill all the world leaders and shit, or you kill someone like just providing for rent other people in the world, like keeping like other people like fed, fucking clothed, keeping the power on and shit. Let's just say like all of them fucking die due to like some random nigga who enjoys murdering people, and then other people just die and shit because like they don't have anybody to like feed them. They have no one like making food and shit. No power, no nothing. They just fucking dead, and like people are just suffering because of that. Like them dumbass niggas who want to kill people because they enjoy that shit. You don't think that's wrong, bro?
No.
Okay, I give reasons why it's wrong, because like you're taking one's life, you're having other people suffer, and then you can possibly cause the extinction of the human race. You don't like that's why I think it's wrong.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, you can have your own particular reasons for it being wrong, and I can have my own particular reasons for it not necessarily like being wrong. But I think at the end of the day, due to there not being I'm sorry, I wasn't done.
All right.
I'm sorry, I wasn't done.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry. Okay, can you please?
Okay, yeah, okay. He just let you go on that whole thing, so allow him to refute.
Thank you. I think you can have your own particular reason, baby Trey, for thinking something's wrong. I think, and I have my own particular reason for it. And I think at the end of the day, it's up to the person's choice and up to the person's own relativistic idea of what's wrong and what's right. But I don't see the necessary obligation I don't see why you're presenting the necessary obligation. I remember you presented a similar circumstance with my grandmother earlier on and other similar circumstances. But the question that I did pose was, why would this necessarily be like an obligation for me to follow under my moral ideology, which I don't feel like has properly been answered? I understand that you have your own particular idea. Oh, excuse me, I wasn't done. I understand you have your own like particular ideas on morality. I'm assuming you're a realist, not making conclusions based off this assumption, but just an assumption in my own personhood. I feel like you're a realist, and if you are, you can hold to that belief, but I don't see the necessary obligation for others to follow that belief.
So like, let me think one time. I just heard a bunch of fucking dumbass bullshit. I just feel like you're like being very circular right now. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I feel that way. Like you have no reason behind why you think this way. You're just saying shit out your ass. And when I ask you why, you just repeat yourself over and over again. You think that's circular?
Well, not necessarily. I think the repetition of my answers would just mean that like the answer I'm giving is already the answer. Like for example, could I please? I'm sorry, I wasn't done.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you. I think the repetition of my answers would just be due to like you not being satisfied with my answer. For example, I remember you asked, why do you feel this way? What made you feel this way? I gave my examples, again, the way I was raised, what I've experienced, my own almost anecdotal account for things that have happened around my life and things that I've witnessed. And I feel like almost you were not, like you felt like that wasn't a satisfactory answer, which you don't have. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't done. And you don't necessarily like have to feel like it was a satisfactory answer. But I don't think like this answer would be like, I don't think this answer would be wrong in any sort of way unless you were to spot out a contradiction within my. I'm sorry, I wasn't done. I'm sorry, I wasn't done. I'm sorry, I wasn't done.
You're still talking.
I got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna unmute you when he's done, and then you can respond.
Okay. I think that, again, continuing off from where I was, you can like think my answer's not satisfactory, but unless you spot out like the inherent obligation, or sorry, not the inherent obligation, but the contradiction to what I'm saying, I don't think that answer would necessarily be wrong in any way. And and I think that at the end of the day, I don't think it's circular at any means. I think that your stance pro-life is almost like an inherent obligation for everyone to follow. And I feel like my stance pro-choice is more of like a saying that you can think what you want, I can think what I want, they can think what they want, things like that. And I think, excuse me, I wasn't done.
Oh my god. Is he unmuting himself?
He is. You can take your VC mod if you want. You have the perms too, but
I'm gonna take it for now. If he starts to, I don't know, behave, I'll give it back later.
Okay.
Continue.
Thank you. And I think my stance pro-choice is more of like offering, almost this like circumstantial like conclusions to certain situations. Like, let's say you feel like you should do this, you can do that, but let's say I feel like I should do this in this circumstance, I can do that. But I feel like at the end of the day, you haven't like offered why I should be like obligated to your own position.
Okay, are you done, Archimedes?
Yes.
All right, you can give your
This
reputation.
nigga is so fucking stupid. So like, let me break down what I did. I gave you my moral stance. I broke down why is that my moral stance. I would like for you to do the same thing to like break down your moral stance. Why do you think this way? Why is that your moral stance? Can you answer that for me? If you cannot answer that, then your moral stance is just invalid.
I think I already have answered, and I'll repeat my answer from the past. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I wasn't done.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I think I already have answered, and I'll repeat my answer from before. I feel that moral subjectivism, or in a sense, I probably should restate moral relativism, to be more specific, even though that does fall under that stance. But I think moral relativism is the proper way due to what I've experienced, due to my own anecdotal account of things around me. I guess I feel like, I've never been like shown like an objective moral ideology. I've explored other ideologies such as realism, universalism, etc., and none of these stances convince me in any way, shape, or form, which almost correlates to my point about how you said that, or how I asked, where is the inherent obligation or the necessary obligation here? Because like I remember your stance was just to like say that it is like definitely wrong to kill. I remember you also stated that it is always wrong to kill, but I'm not saying where this necessarily is true at or where this is necessarily the case to do. And I've already clarified as my stance to be like, you can think your way, I can think my way, but at the end of the day, you know, it's not up to you to decide how I feel. It's not up to me to decide how you feel. Hence my stance as pro-choice. That's what I have to say in response to what you said.
Go ahead, baby Trey.
The fact that he thought he ate that,
Okay.
Okay.
I accidentally deafened myself. So like you're just saying like human life has no value then. Like human killing has no value.
So I think that I'm sorry, were you done? My fault.
No. Based off what you said, human life just has no value. Based off your morality stance, human life has no value at all.
Do you want me to respond to that?
You respond to it.
Okay. So basically, I don't think that'd be like an appropriate like reaction to my stance. I think that, you know, I think that human life definitely has its, you know, extrinsic value in a sense. I think that we can place value upon
What
things.
does that mean, Archi?
Okay. Extrinsic value is just that, from my recollection, just value we place upon things. For example, if I'm walking to the park and I see this swing set, and then I say, well, I think this swing is really important to me. I cherish it a lot, and I think this swing should not be, you know, taken out. That is basically what it is. And I think, excuse me, I'm not done. I'm sorry. But basically, that's what extrinsic would mean. I think that, life definitely has extrinsic.
Not done.
Thank you. I think extrinsic value most definitely should, you know, be placed upon human life and be placed upon like killings and whatnot. But I think that my stance doesn't deny that in any way. If you do, I'd like to hear your reasonings for it. That's what I have to say in response to that.
All right. You can go ahead. Also, there's a non-zero chance I could be stripped of my power and have
D1 judge, yeah, I saw that in chat. I'm gonna talk to Trini about that. I mean, I'm not aping out. I'm not insulting. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if shit hits the
I don't
fan-
know who did that, bro. Remember, my account's first generation.
All I'm saying
Okay,
is, if shit
all I'm
hits the fan, do not blame me, bro.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is that Trini, I don't feel comfortable. I mean, personally, I don't think D1 would.
I was just kidding around. If you don't want me to,
excuse me. I was just saying, like, I don't think D1 necessarily would like do that because I'm not attacking him at this moment, and I'm being pretty civil, I'd say, with Baby Trey.
Check me out. I'm just kidding. If you don't want that, I'll take them away. But I'm just kidding, bro. Like, it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, I just wouldn't feel comfortable at the moment with D1 having perms.
Okay, deal. I'm gonna take away admin.
Thank you. Not to say that you will do that, D1. It's more to say just it's kind of a high possibility if you're just like against me.
Yeah, so
right.
Archie, we're gonna state we're gonna state what you said again because like
Okay.
I'm gonna quote you on that dumb shit you said. so I believe like taking a life is like not wrong or like okay. I believe that it's neutral. You can go shoot up a fucking nursing home all you want. That's like there's nothing wrong with that. Like there's nothing wrong with killing a bunch of old women because their life has no value. That's basically what you said, right? Like correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I don't think that's what I said.
No, repeat what you said.
He asked you to correct him if he was wrong, by the way, just to
Yeah.
clarify.
So, Baby Trey, what I said was this. I think that life definitely has extrinsic value. I think that
you agree that life has value.
Excuse me, I wasn't done. I think that life definitely. Yeah, we cuss out in chat, but I think life definitely has extrinsic value. I think that murdering has extrinsic value. I think it has to have that extrinsic value in order for us to put like connotation onto it, like negative connotation, positive connotation. I think this is bad. I think this is good. I think this is negative. I think this is positive. All requires almost like an extrinsic value. But I don't think my stance is compromising this in
Send the
any way.
definition of extrinsic again. Like, can you send that definition?
Of what?
I just feel like you're just. Can you send the definition of exquisite, whatever the fuck you said, bro?
Extrinsic?
Like that dumbass word.
That's-
Yeah, send out definition.
I mean, I'm just really using my own colloquial definition. I can reword
I don't
it.
care about the definition.
Oh,
Send it.
excuse me, I wasn't done. I can reword it if you like, if you feel uncomfortable with my
Send it.
excuse me, I wasn't done. I can like
I don't
reword
care
it.
about what you gotta say. Send the definition.
Okay, we
Yeah, good boy.
I thought a server muted him. I local muted him. That's my bad.
okay,
Go
thank
ahead.
you. I think that I can reword it, the word extrinsic, like I could just say external value, outer value. Really, I can reword it to any word you'd like if you feel comfortable to that. But at this point, I'm using my own colloquial definition to try to explain and communicate my stance to you. I hope you know that I'm not using any like denotation in any way. So, you know, if you quote me and say, well, this definition disagrees with you, you know, not necessarily using that definition. So that's what I have to say.
All right.
Send me the definition, faggot.
So basically,
Send the definition.
okay.
Stop talking and send the
So,
definition.
okay, so can I respond, please?
No, send the definition.
Okay, could you mute him, please?
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
That shit was funny, but basically, no. But basically, I did indeed say like I'm not using any denotation. And talk by denotation, I mean like formal definition, I guess. We can say it like that. I'm not sure if there's another word to denotation, but that's all I mean by it. It's really all. I'm not using any denotation or formal definition or whatever. I'm more of just using like my own colloquial definition. Again, I can reword it if you want, but I don't really think the semantics of extrinsic really matter to what we're saying. And I also like to note, I feel like this is more of like getting to a stance of your more ideology versus my own ideology. And I don't think that is necessarily the I don't think this is necessarily the debate topic. I think the debate topic is just you know, abortion, and why your topic should, or why your stance would go against my stance. And I feel like it's getting a bit off topic here. That's what I have to say.
All right. I'll unmute.
Hey, life has its.
You can. You're audible now. Go ahead.
Alright, so like what you said, I don't give a fuck about what you think. Like that has nothing to do with fucking me. So like keep your mouth shut about what you think, you fucking faggot ass queer. Alright. So like if you think like human life has like extrinsic value, whatever the fuck you said, shouldn't it just be valuable to like respect other people?
Restate that.
Yeah, I say it nice and slow for your bitch ass. Alright.
Anyways.
Dear faggot, shut up, bitch. Dear faggot, if you think life has whatever the fuck that word is that you said value, based off your definition, it can just be valuable to respect others, right?
I think anything could be
That's
valuable
what
in a
the
sense,
definition
but
means, dog. That's what the word means, bro.
okay. I think anything can be like valuable in a sense, but extrinsically. But I wouldn't see you making a case for any intrinsic value. If you can, then you can go for it.
So it would be
Okay,
valuable
okay.
to respect others.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you. You just agreed. Concession accepted. Let's move on.
Well, extrinsically, not intrinsically. I think in my own stance, it would like extrinsically in
meaning.
some instance.
Give me the
Excuse me, I wasn't done. But I think in some senses, it would extrinsically be very important. But I think in a sense that in a situation that you're being disrespected, or someone else is being disrespected, or stances like this, I think it wouldn't really matter at that point. I think you'd be justified to not respect someone, or I think if someone has not been shown respect, excuse me, I wasn't done, or if someone has not been shown noteworthy of being respected, then I think in that stance, respecting something or respecting someone wouldn't necessarily matter.
Alright. So anyone with a connection to others would be like valuable. That's what you're saying?
Anyone with a connection? I don't remember saying that.
Yeah. I'm just asking, like I'm trying to sum up what you
Oh,
said.
well, then to answer no,
Why?
because that's not what I said.
What did you say, bro? Oh, fuck.
I said that.
These niggas annoying.
I said that like respectfulness.
Like that's
Extrinsically.
what the
Okay,
word means,
excuse
bro.
me, I wasn't done.
That's what
Hey,
it
I wasn't
means.
done. I wasn't done. Do you not hear me talking? You fat.
Hey, he's muted.
Okay.
Go on.
So, anyways, basically, I think respectfulness. I think it's valued in some senses. I think that extrinsically it can be valued. But I think in senses to where you're being disrespected, I don't think it's really that valuable. I think in a case that, to where you're being, or someone's not noteworthy enough of being respected, I guess in that sense, respectfulness wouldn't necessarily be, that important. That's all I have to say.
You done?
Yes.
Okay. You can respond now.
Done. Is that faggot done?
Yes, he's done.
Alright, like what you just said was just circular as fuck, and I just think we should just move on.
Okay. I think that
no one asked.
we
No
should
one
move
asked for
on.
you to
Oh,
talk faggot. No
sorry.
one asked for you
Are
to
you
talk
done?
faggot. Shut up, faggot. Shut up, queer.
So anyways,
Shut up,
right?
Harry
So
faggot.
anyways,
Shut up.
so anyways, okay.
Are y'all done? Like debate wise, or are y'all just gonna get into it? Like
I mean, I still
Fuck
want to
it,
debate, but
This is what we've been asking for. Set it up. Set
I
up.
mean, I'd prefer to
Trey,
debate. Excuse
are
me.
you really interested in continuing, Trey? I'm not gonna cap, bro. That shit does not sound like you're interested at all.
Right. I mean,
So
if he just doesn't want to continue, I'll just take his concession from here, and I could just blaze him. That's fine.
I'm back again. I'm back again. I'm back again.
So do you want to continue, or do you want to get like violated?
Let's
or not?
continue. Shut up, bitch.
So we can continue. Okay, so I'll like continue off from what I was saying.
Let's continue.
Okay, I'll continue off from what I was saying then. Right. Basically, right. I think we should move on, not for the reasons that I was being circular, and not for the reason that I've conceded, but more for the reason that I feel like you were. Excuse me, I'm not done. But more of the reason that I feel like you were. Okay, Luke.
I got it, bro.
Thank you. But more of the reason that I feel like you were being circular. I feel like you didn't understand my point on. I feel like you didn't justify your stance at the end of the day. So I think we can move on to our next point, which I would identify as, to be honest, why it's an inherent obligation for me to believe in your stance.
Okay. And I'm muted. All right. That fucking gift, bro.
Me to that retarded ass nigga. Anyways, my apologies for saying
yeah,
that.
shut up, bitch. Before I slap your grandmother with a fucking pork chop. All right, back to this debate.
Do you want to joke? Okay.
All right, so back to this debate.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, my conclusion on this point is that I showed that your stance was just circular as fuck. If you like, shut up, bitch, don't say nothing. I just showed multiple times that your stance was circular as fuck. If you don't believe that, you're just retarded mental. It runs in the family, so I'm okay with that. You're just retarded in the family. Probably dumbest in your family.
Okay, you're getting me, Dr. Towers.
Good job, boy. Shut up, bitch. Don't get mad because you fucking agreed, faggot. You're retarded.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, are you done? Or Luke, I feel like I can respond now, please. Because it seems like he's just packing right now.
Are you?
Like, I mean, if you just...
Wait. Trey, type in chat. Are you gonna continue with the debate?
I mean,
bro?
if he wants to, if he doesn't want to continue, that's fine.
I'm finishing my conclusion. On this point.
I said we can move on. I didn't say for it to conclude.
You shut up, bitch. I'm concluding this point.
But I didn't agree to.
Don't give a fuck.
I didn't agree.
Don't give a fuck, faggot. Don't
Okay,
give a fuck,
well,
faggot.
I'm saying I don't care.
Alright, so like,
I'm saying I don't care because I didn't agree to that.
Archie's family.
I didn't agree.
Okay, yeah. Your conclusion, Loki, not really conclusion on the debate. I'm not gonna lie. So, Archimedes, do you want to move on to what?
Yes, please. I wanted to move on to
what specifically?
whether it was an inherent obligation for me to, believe in his stance. Though I do feel like that has been covered in my opinion, and I feel like this completely gone off topic.
Up, bitch. All right, let's move on.
Okay. Continue.
So I guess I'll ask the question to transition us to our next, point. Basically.
Bro, please.
Okay.
Just
So he's getting muted now. Anyways, like if I don't give a fuck.
No, Archimedes. Let me handle it, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying I don't want him to go to some servers and say I was debating Archimedes and he's server muted.
I have it on recording. I'm recording. It's fine. I'm recording.
Okay.
But Yeah, I do understand, and I'll just let you handle it next time.
Go
But
ahead.
That nigga don't understand. He's
okay,
wearing a
so
helmet.
anyways, thank you, Wick. But to continue on from what I was saying, I think that
Back
to
again.
transition us,
Okay, who keeps unmuting him? Let me check auto. I can't even check auto. Wait, yeah, I can.
he has mod. Okay, someone gave him mod.
okay. Someone sabotaged him.
Okay, so Trinity. Now
I
Trinity.
knew it was Trinity, bro.
Now Trinity. Now I know that was you. That had to
yeah.
be him.
Wait, what are you talking
Now
about?
Trinity.
Oh,
now
now
baby
he's
Trey has
playing
mod. Now Trinity.
Oh yeah, I gave him my.
What? How about you strip both me and his mod? Right.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. As long as it's equal. As long as it's equal ground.
Hey, you're listening. You can hear it. You can hear it.
No, the reason why is because I thought it was unequal that like y'all both had mod and he didn't. But you both.
Okay.
don't, so.
Right.
All right.
Also, my bad. I know what you're talking about because I'm talking to Tiggy fucking not Infinite Realms, the other.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like every time he interrupts me, he gets muted.
Tell Tigger
Vice
I
versa.
said hi. Shut up, Archie. Tell Tigger I said
Okay.
hi.
So, anyways,
Okay,
can continue on my point. Thank
No,
you.
I knew what you were gonna say, Trey. I got you.
Alright,
So to
so, like, the
transition.
next point-
Okay, so Luke,
Yeah, shut up, bitch. I'm
Okay,
talking.
can you please mute him?
I'm talking.
Wait.
I was talking.
Trey. Well, y'all were both talking at the same time.
I
so why
said to
don't...
transition us
Here,
at first
hold on,
after
I
that.
was talking
no,
first.
y'all both want to transition, but Trey, what
Okay.
do you want to transition onto?
Let's see. Let's think of some points.
Okay,
what do you
Archimedes has something specific he wants to transfer onto. Are you okay with talking
what do you
about
want
that?
to? Let's see what he wants to transfer to.
Whether
what do
that's
you wanna-
Some special to kids that's not that smart. What do you want to transfer to, Archie?
Whether it's an inherent obligation for me to listen to your stance. Or not, sorry, I'll
no,
clarify.
bitch.
Not to listen to your stance, but for me to accept your stance.
See, according to my calculations, this nigga Archie is fucking retarded. We shouldn't move on to what he wants to move on. So no, bitch. Alright, so let's move on to like let's move on like we already talked about like if like more we already talked about our moral stance and shit. So like let's just talk about like abortion. Like if killing a fetus is wrong, then well not wrong, but like if it's like okay to kill a fetus. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay,
something like that.
sure.
Since
Why
we
do you
already
think
went
it's
over
morally
our moral
wrong?
stance. We already went over that, so I'm gonna move on as like I want my moral stance, so you gonna move on as you want yours.
Sure.
You understand the words coming
If
out my
that's the
mouth?
case, well,
Good boy.
the problem is if
Good
that's the
boy.
case, okay, well, the problem is if that's the case, right, then that means if I move on as if I already won that previous point, then you would already concede the debate by not proving it's an obligation.
Yeah, no, dumbass.
Well,
I would just
yeah.
be attacking every point that you make, explaining why you're wrong in that point, and explaining why you're wrong in that
Okay,
aspect.
well, okay,
Archie,
wait,
it's not that hard to
wait.
understand.
Okay, so since there's no official judge for this debate, it will just be up to the people listening to take away their opinion on it, right? You know, some people thought maybe Trey refuted Archimedes. Some people thought he didn't, and Archimedes, argued his points. That's just up to the crowd. But if
I
y'all,
guess,
so do y'all want to just leave it at that, or?
I mean, I
Sure.
think you can give your input, Luke, since you've been
Okay.
listening. And since I haven't been ratting.
I'm not gonna cap. I've only been like listening to make sure there wasn't like over talking
okay.
or whatever.
That makes
Are them
sense. Okay.
Titans
I guess
winning?
the crowd
Oh
can.
my
I guess the
God.
crowd can. Oh, excuse me. I
Okay,
guess the
so
crowd can decide. Do you guys
Okay.
think that? Do you
Trey
guys think that?
Trey said
Okay.
he was good with leaving it here too. So yeah.
Okay. Do you guys think, for the everyone in VC, do you guys think we should move on to
Let's
my
do a
point,
fucking
which is
poll.
the point? Baby Trey, can you please not interrupt me? Do you guys think we should
Let's
move on
do
to
a
my? Okay. Luke,
Okay.
So-
I think Trey's saying he's like ready to like conclude the debate. Are you okay with that?
Oh, the debate, of course.
Oh no, not the
Okay.
fucking debate, nigga. No.
Well,
What the fuck,
okay, wait,
nigga?
wait. When you talk about a poll and shit, and that's normally what people are fucking talking about when it comes to deciding a debate. So
Hey, stop
if I
cussing, bro. That's
misunderstood
mean.
you, if I misunderstood you, that's my bad. So you wanted to just continue on to a different point then?
It's okay, Luke. I love you. Yeah, let's continue, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe like we should just move on this. Like I won my point.
Well, I've already
You're
explained
saying-
what.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Shit.
Did you hear Archimedes' explanation as to why that could be problematic?
Yeah, I feel like I just debunked that shit, bro. I said as he is explaining his shit, I'ma just debunk every fucking retard word that comes out his fucking mouth. Just pop him in the mouth every time he says something. as I'm just debunking him and brutally fucking his mother as I'm debunking him. That's why, like, I think we should do it my way. You okay with that, Archie?
Okay, so no, so to ignore what this, so to ignore what this retard said, basically, this, black, overweight, ugly, sweaty, fucking retarded bitch, right? This stupid idiot. Am I done talking? Matter of fact, Luke,
He's muted, bro.
Okay, so basically, continuing what I was saying before, this fucking ape. Toby talk to me. So basically, right? So basically, what?
Just go.
Okay. Right. So basically, I think we should move on to my stance, simply due to the fact, right, that if we're going to move on, if we follow your idea and we move on as if either one of us have won, I don't need to say anything more. You lost your stance already. You didn't prove your obligation, therefore there's no obligation for me to abide by, making it a choice between me and you, meaning my stance is already guaranteed. So there's nothing to go upon. But if we do my way, Trey, we can continue the debate. We can argue on whether it's morally wrong or not, and you can prove your obligation. That's really all it comes down to. That's what I have to say.
Okay, let me unmute you now.
Spell obligation, faggot.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Alright, you can't spell, you dyslexic black bitch. Alright. You know what? Since I don't feel like arguing this nigga even more, let's just do it his way.
Sounds like a concession on that point.
His brother is already dying.
Sounds like a concession on that point.
Let's do it. Sure. Shut up, bitch. Stop talking for while I'm talking for I shove a fucking dildo down your throat, faggot.
I will smack you with the metal hanger. I will beat you with the closet door. I will hit you with the Canadian dry bottle cap. I will hit you with the Red Bull clipping. I will hit you with the ends of a plastic spoon. I'll pour a carpet freshener down your pants. I'll hit you with the back of the head with a plastic knife. Who are you, baby Trey? I'll pour eye drops down your mouth, dummy. I'll drop eye drop Because guess what? Now it's gonna happen. That was my opening speech. Now I'ma blaze you. Shut your mouth before I get it back on you. I will literally hit you through the back of the head with a freaking hammer. Who did you think you was talking to? It's 2 times on my boy. Shut your mouth before I get it back on you. I will hit you with a tree branch with a little faster. I will literally hit you with the metal hanger like your mother did in the year 1999. You little stupid ass man. Shut your bitch ass up before I get it back on you, man. I will fucking choke you with the freaking hanger door, dumbass nigga. Dumbass boy. Shut your mouth before I get it back on you. I will blaze you to your oblivion, stupid ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up before I get it back on you, man. Yeah, stay hush mode. Who do you think you was talking to like that in the debate? You thought you was really finna get away with that? You thought I was really finna let you blaze me like that? I'll blaze you. I'll blaze the rockets off of you. I will beat you in the back of the head like I did in the year of 2016 when you were back in 5th grade. I don't know who you thought you was talking to like that. I've been itching to spurg on you. I've been itching to blaze you. I've been waiting to blaze you since you really thought you could get away with that back then. Oh, Archimedes, please don't blaze me. Psych, I'ma blaze you anyways, boy. I'ma hit you in the back of the head with a limb Mercedes with your little fast self. I'ma hit you in the back of the head with a garage door. I'm gonna slam with the garage door, bro. A garage door, stupid. Who did you think you was like that? You thought you was like that, right, Trey? You ain't speaking loud now, are you? You're not speaking loud now, are you? You speaking loud? You speaking loud now? Why you typing in the chat? Why you typing in the chat? What happened? What happened? You surely was speaking loud just a few minutes ago, right? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened, bro? What happened? You were speaking loud, right? You like to speak loud, right? You do? You do? Oh, okay then. You hush mode? Oh, okay then. You're not talking? Oh, okay then. That's all I gotta say. He conceded the debate. That's all I gotta say. But I'll be back. My food's ready.
That was the perfect fucking segue, bro. That was ideal.
Oh my god, and I almost had to pay this man Wook $50. Oh, thank god.
Everybody wins.
Bruh. That was ad, like,
It's gotta be so easy for a guy like Trey.
Damn, like fucking Archie got slammed, bruh.
Where the fuck that nigga Archie go?
He said he had to go get his food.
Trini, you can't be letting that shit happen, bro. Like that shit was ass. Like let's be real.
Wait, Link, what happened? Link, what happened?
That fucking loud mic shit,
Huh?
like, it's ass.
Bro.
People
Bro,
like
okay,
that.
if I have to put up with that shit, y'all gotta put up with that shit. I have to endure that shit.
You
Nah,
don't.
it's just
You're
funny
an
how I got
admin.
muted
You're
and
an
started getting
admin.
with this bit. The second
Hold
this bitch
hold
ass
on.
nigga Spurg, he don't get muted.
Oh yeah, the
As
reason,
D1, bro, as D1. People
Hold
do
on,
this to me all the time,
the
bro. That's
reason
all
for
I'm saying.
the reason for that, Trey, was you said you just didn't care about like arguing anymore. So I'm like, okay, these guys are just done, bro. I can let them go at it.
That was waste my mouth.
I'm back. So is this retard Trey ready to debate again, or is he ready to get blazed? Shut your bitch ass up, my nigga. Is it true that you lost? Is it true that you're a dollar store D1? Is that true? Is it true you're a dollar store D1? Don't say, oh my god. No. It's over. Now, is it true that you cried to D1 way back in Viltrum when he wouldn't acknowledge you? Is it true that you just cried the other day way back in Infinite Realms because Monlum was blazing you with his ripcord? Do we want to get that recording, baby Trey? Do we want to get that recording of you crying, begging Monlum to stop harassing you, begging Monlum to please stop? Oh, Monlum, please stop loud liking me. I promise I won't do anything. I promise I won't do anything to you. I promise I won't talk trash on your name again. I promise, D1. D1, please have mercy on me. Please have mercy on me, D1. Is that you? Is that you? That's you, bro? That's you? That's crazy. That's you? That's crazy. That's crazy, Trey. That's crazy, Trey. That's crazy. Is it true that you backtrack off of D1's jokes? You just steal D1's jokes 24/7? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true, bro? Is it true? Matter of fact, they want me to go normal? I got you guys. I got you. Basically, is it true 24/7? Yeah, I got you, DD. I got you, bro. I got you. Now listen. Is it true? Is it true, baby Trey, that you tried to cry, right, to Monlum because he was loud micing you? Is it also true that you steal D1's jokes and that you're actually a dollar store D1 because you have no originality? Is it also true that you actually like the weak link of all of Infinite Realms? Is it true that you joined back to Tiger Sage after 6 months? And he tried to kick me out of VC. Yeah, so anyways. Look at that. They're perma-abusing. Trini, get him. Trini, get him. They're perma-abusing. They're trying to perma-abuse me. Trini. They're perma-abusing me. You didn't see me perma-abusing them?
But this nigga.
Exactly. Hey, check out it like shitty. I bet that was Gias because I heard him laugh. I don't know. I'm not even talking to Gias. Say he's trying to abuse me. Look at that.
I think one was Hanya. Okay.
That was Han? Strip his perms then.
Got beat up by Bruce Lee, you nasty ass.
Bruce Lee, you got beat up by your mother because you forgot to do the dishes. Is that true? Matter of fact, let's go way back, bro. Let's go way back, bro. Is it true that in Vinland, or that in Viltrum, you got beat? Yeah, lazy, I'm finna expose it really quick. Hold up. Is it way back true, like, in Viltrum, that your parents came into your room and beat you with a belt because you were cursing? Is that true? Is it true that you got beat with a belt because you were cursing? You got beat by a belt because you were cursing? Is that true? Is it true that you weren't online for like a week later?
Didn't you fucking
He's running out of breath trying to pack. Are you overweight? Why you running out of breath, bro? You overweight or something? How you running out of breath? You tired? You ready to stop? You ready to go back to the debate? Are you ready to go back to the debate so I can continue violating in that? Or do you want me to just keep exposing you? Because I can go down the list. You want me to go down the list, baby Trey? Okay. So, is it true that when your face got revealed and you found out that you had a red dot on the side of your eye, which I'm not going to drop the face reveal because I'm not allowed to in this server and I don't want to dox you, right? Is it true, right, that when your face reveal got leaked, that you started crying in what's called Air Tiger server? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? That you tried to cry in Air Tiger server? What was it called? Tiger Sage? Yeah, you remember that server, right? You want to talk about that? You ever get that hug? You ever get that hug? Because I know you were begging. I know you were begging Moody for a hug. Yeah, you remember Moody?
There we go.
You want to talk about Moody?
Hold on.
You want to talk about Moody, bro? You want to talk about Moody? You remember Moody? You want to talk about you ever get your hug from her yet? You ever get your hug from her yet? You ever get that? You get your hug from her yet? Or nah? You get your hug from her yet? Or nah? You ever get your hug? You get your hug, bro? You get your hug? You get your hug, bro? Matter of fact, let's go down the list even more. Let's go down the list. We can go way down the list. We can go way down, way down. Is it true that 6 bullied you out of Kieran when Prime Kieran was a thing? Because after that whole like expose 6 did on you, I never saw you in Cure again. You know why that was? You know why that was? Because you're a loser. And because you cried 24/7 every single day in Air Tiger server just for them to stab your back. You're a loser. You're not welcomed anywhere. You tried to find comfort in the infinite realms, right? And guess what happened then? You still got violated. What happened with Monlum? You got violated. You know why? Because you're a loser. Because you're a loser and no one likes you, bro. You're a washed down D1, bro. Like, listen. I don't even like D1. But even I acknowledge that, bro. He's, like, way better than you. You're never going to, fill up to his boots. You're never going to fill up his boots, bro. You're never going to be him. You're never going to be him, bro. Just cut it out. You're, like, it just makes you seem like even more of a loser than you already are, bro. You're a loser. You're never going to be D1. You're never going to be him. Alright? You're never going to be the next D1. You're never going to be the next Gios. You're never going to be them. You're a loser. They don't even acknowledge you. That's how sad that is. That's how sad that is. They don't even acknowledge you. Oh, you send a gift of a random person in chat? You think that's funny? You think that's funny, bro?
Archie, isn't that not?
You think that's funny, bro? Everyone's seen me. Everyone's seen me, so they know it's not me. Everyone's seen me. I can even drop my face reveal in chat if you want. They've all seen me. I don't care. I don't care. You think I care? You drop a random person in chat? You think that's funny? You think it's funny, bro? You think it's funny, bro? Like, watch this. Watch this. Watch what I'm finna do. 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 Look at this. I can't say it. I can't say it. That's okay. That's okay. Let me get some. Let me get some for you. Let me get some for you. Let's see. Baby Trey. Watch this. Let me get a Baby Trey look-alike. Let me get a Baby Trey look-alike for you. Let me get a Baby Trey look-alike for you. I got you guys. I got you guys. Let me get this. So, Baby Trey, if I were to send this picture, what would you do? What would you do, bro? Look it, I found Baby Trey. Whoa, guys, it's him. Like, what? No one's gonna laugh at that because it's weird. Even though that looks exactly like you, it's weird, bro. You know why it's weird? Because it's unfunny. It's weird because it's unfunny and no one laughs at that stuff, bro. No one laughs at it because it's overused. Every person sends face reveals. They send dumb gifts. They send that. It's overused. Where's the originality at? You don't have any originality? What, you pipe down now that I exposed you for crying? And for never getting your hug from Moody? Moody, where's my hug at? Moody, where's my hug at? Where's my hug at? Where's my hug at, Moody? What, you piped down? You didn't want people knowing about that? My bad, Baby J. My bad. You didn't want people knowing about that? You didn't want people knowing about that 6 expose that he did on you and Kieran? What? Too far?
What?
Did I hit a nerve? Did I hit a nerve, baby Trey? You didn't want people knowing about that. You actually like look up to D1 like he's your father, yet he never acknowledges you. You didn't want people looking at that. You don't want people knowing about that. They already knew. I mean, they can see it. Like you're like a washed down him. My bad. Did I hit a nerve, baby Trey? Did I hit a nerve? My bad. You're a loser. You're a loser, bro. You think you're funny and you think that everyone laughs at you, but they don't. They see you as a loser, bro. They see you as a washed down idiot. That's what happens. You steal, yeah, Nebula, I know he steals jokes. He steals jokes from D1. I'm gonna slap you in the back of the head with a baloney. Yeah, that's what D1 says. You're not funny. You're not funny, bro. Where's the originality at? Just like what I said. Where's the originality at? The originality is not there? Is it just not there? Is the originality just not there, huh? What? What? The originality is just not there, bro? It's just never there? It's just never there? Quote you, I just did quote you. Do you not know what a quote is? It's alright, it's alright. You don't know what a quote is? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay, baby Trey. You don't need to know what a quote is, that's fine. Even if you're a loser who can't do anything, who can't, like, you're just like virtually disabled, right? It's okay. It's okay. Maybe you'll be accepted on the short bus, baby Trey. But until then, you're never going to be accepted in any community. Just get off Discord, bro. To be honest, right? Wait, hold on. To be honest, I don't even think you'll be accepted in real life. You look like a serial killer. You're like a weirdo. You look like a serial killer, bro.
I'm in the hallways, you nasty ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Is it your auntie a porn star, you nasty ass bitch ass nigga? Don't talk to me before I backhand you with a fucking. What's the backhand you with?
He's already got a breath that he just stuttered. You see that? That's what I mean. And matter of fact, hey, he just did that. Who does that remind you of? Who does that remind you of? Who does that remind you of? Look at how he's packing. Look at what he's packing. Look at how he's packing. Who does that? I'll give anyone nitro if they can guess in chat. I'll give you guys nitro if you can guess in chat. Who does that remind you of? Who does that remind you of? Exactly. It reminds you of D1. Because he's a loser. It reminds you of D1. By the way, I was lying about the nitro. Well, actually, I wasn't, but since Luke said it first, I'm just not going to give it to him. But basically, right? But basically, it reminds you of D1. It does. You know why? Because he's a loser. Because he's D1's son, bro. He's D1's son. He's D1's son. That's really all it comes down to. Matter of fact, let me make a note on you just so I can prepare myself. D1's shadow. Let me make a note on you, bro. There you go. Hey, watch this, bro. Watch this. You wanna see something? You wanna see something cool? Watch this, bro. Watch this. Look at that. D1 shadow. You know why? You know why? Because you're a loser. That's why. That's really all I have to say. I think I explained to baby Trey why he's an idiot. Well, he'll never, get, any clout, while he'll never be cool. I think I explained that. I think I got that through his head, boys. I think I got that through his head. I think now he understands. Oh no, now it's his friends trying to pack. Yeah, okay. I'll deal with them later, but basically. Yeah, I know, Didi. Yeah, I know, Didi. I can see. They're trying to jump because they're losers. They're trying to jump because they see his friend. They're trying to jump because they see his friend. I know. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
So will you shoot the fade IRL?
What, Han? Since you want to jump too, matter of fact, say that again?
So will you shoot the fade IRL? I'll put up 5.
No one can hear you. Your mic's, like, terrible.
He said, will you shoot the fade IRL? Like 5
Would I shoot the fade IRL?
I'll put up 5.
Dude, no. I have a life, bro. I don't get into gun violence.
It's not
Who said gun?
Why would you... What do you mean shoot the fade? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Oh, what you
Bro, your mic's cutting out. Yes, I need you to translate, bro. Like, I feel like D1, or not D1, but Gias and D1 are the only ones who have, like, a working mic out of all of you guys. But, Gias, you can translate.
It's the easiest 1, 2, 3. Dumbass nigga, shut the fuck up, you ugly dirty ass bitch. I nigga fucking Michael Jackson.
What are you talking about? This nigga funny, but basically... Oh, he means that, DD, would I fight?
She's just a girl. You dumbass review.
If you attack me, then yeah.
You were like fucking Hulk.
Okay, cool. Then what's cracking? Like, let's find out what's going on. I'll put
You ready? Here, drop your address. Drop your address.
You come?
Drop your address.
It's definitely not going to come.
Drop your address. I'm just curious. Yeah, drop your address. Where's it at?
Send your address. Tell me the homeless shelter you live in. Go.
Where's it at? Where's it at, hon? Nice typing in chat. Okay, let's see this.
Humor now.
Let's see this.
Things will not touch me, bro. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a stack.
I don't know, Gios. It's just the randomness. I don't know how you would do it. It's so random. Like, what does that even mean?
I'm like Mugetsu Ichigo, and you're like Aizen. I just transcend it, dumbass.
Like, what does that even mean? That's the point. Like, what do you mean? That doesn't make sense. That's why it's so funny. It just doesn't make sense, bro.
He's in a dimension above Aizen.
Like, how am I supposed to? Like, I don't care about that. Like, what? It's so random. Like, what? That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
Archie getting slammed on his neck for real.
But
Almond Milk. Who invited you to speak?
I know Archimedes don't want to pack with
Like, who invited it? What, Gios?
I know Archimedes.
Archie, shut your bitch ass up.
What was that?
Before I slap the fuck out you again, you bitch ass nigga. I will beat you with a can of.
You still have some fighting spirit left? You still have some fighting spirit left, bro? You still have some fighting spirit left? Girl, what? Wait, let me get my phone. Oh, by the way, Trini, you have this. I won. What? I didn't hear what you said.
I will beat Archie. I will beat you.
I'll say I like
Anyways, well, I'll be back. I'll be back, bro. I'm gonna get some more food. I'm hungry, so.
Bro. If you think that he wins any debate, be honest.
Who?
Archimedes, bro.
No, he doesn't win shit. He's garbage.
What the fuck? Bro.
Like, he literally gets passed around like a fucking like wet potato. Like, oh my god.
Oh, what? The fuck? A lot of people be passing around a wet potato. I feel like they just throw that shit away.
Because nobody wants a fucking wet potato.
It's hot potato, bro. No hot.
Yeah, it's
This
hot
nigga
potato.
Archie was on TikTok live playing with his titties. You nasty as shit, Archie. What is wrong with you, nigga? Like, why do you play with yourself on TikTok live, Archie? Like, you don't get money from that, Archie. Unmute, Archie. Before I walk in your household with a fucking bear and have that bear fucking eat your whole family, while I just drag you to a fucking jail cell and watch you just get penetrated by a bunch of big, blunt, buff, 7 black naked man, while a fucking white group of fucking hunkies come in your cell and just beat your fucking ass with a fucking
Bro,
pickle.
chill.
You
Archie's
nasty
like
ass bitch
14,
ass
bro.
nigga.
He's like 14, bro.
That nigga's 14. Ain't no
like
fucking
14.
I
way,
remember
nigga's
this is
14.
not the Archimedes I remember because I know he was on my dick talking about. You guys, can you teach me about ethics and the nature of ontological
Bro,
arguments?
what I don't get is why he has the gall to call himself a he can't even fucking do math. Like,
I'm back.
I think it's a 12. I think it's literally a 12.
Oh, hi, Cole. They were Paco. I love that.
Your baby sister, her forehead.
Oh, God. This is hilarious. We hear Trini, go down to VC. I want to tell you something. That's you with the James situation.
About what?
The James situation.
Oh, okay. Go down to debate.
Here, let me try to find mine.
Make sure nobody
Alright.
joins in. But what's
Yeah.
happening? What's happening?
Basically, right? Did he say I doxed him?
No. He said he got semi-doxed. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? He's like, well, Archimedes accidentally doxed me. And
Okay,
I was
'cause I
like,
was
how the
confused.
fuck did that happen? No, he was just saying that accidentally happened. I'm like, how the fuck do you accidentally dox someone?
I don't even
That's
know.
why I asked you.